Banded goblet squat. Keeping that outward tension on the band placed above the knees in the high band position, the dumbbell vertical held tightly to the upper chest, elbows in nice and tight, bracing that core, sitting those hips back, and keeping that chest lifted. Split stance, alternating shoulder press at 45 degrees to the shoulder and wrist over elbow, lowering down with control, full extension of the arm over the shoulder, and on that descent, the lats will slide down the back. Front squat to Arnold press, separate movement, sitting the hips back, weight back into those heels as well, and then finish the movement, full extension of the legs, and then rotate the palms to face front, and then rotate them back to the starting position. Remember, full extension of those arms, slow and controlled descent. Single arm reverse lunge, holding the dumbbell at the hip. If you have it in the left hand, the left leg will step back, front knee stays over the ankle, vertical placement of the torso, and back knee drifts down towards the ground. Squat to an alternating neutral press. Squat, sitting those hips back, those knees tracking second toe, extending the legs, and then going into that neutral press, palms facing each other, full extension of the arms and the elbows lower down. Step up, driving predominantly through the heel midfoot onto a step or two stairs or a box. Keeping that chest lifted, elbows wide, slight hinge in that hip as you lower down with control, and then fire up to a full extended leg and maybe even that knee drive for a balance challenge. The alternate here is a hip bridge with a dumbbell, holding the dumbbell at the upper thigh, knee over ankle, high on the shoulder blades on the drive up, that pause at the top, and slow and controlled descent. Squat to a neutral thruster. This time we're using the power of the legs to fire the weight up over the shoulder and then re-rack at the shoulder. Palms face in, elbow in close to the body, and the fire up. Sumo squat, wider than shoulder width, toes out roughly about 45 degrees, making sure those knees are tracking second toe. The weight drifts straight down as the hips sit slightly back and chest staying lifted. Combination of a front raise neutral grip into a lat raise and then a reverse fly. Here you want to keep the elbows nice and soft through all three movements. First two, keeping that chest up nice and tall, head and neck in alignment. Here, back of the head toward the ceiling, and that slight pinch of the shoulder blades when you come into this hinge and reverse fly position. Banded suitcase squat. Again, outward tension with the band placed above the knees or below the knees. Keeping the shoulders and hips nice and square, allowing the dumbbell to stay about an inch or so off of the leg, avoiding any lateral flexion. And then you're back to repeat the front raise combo with the lat raise and reverse flies. Soft knee bend on the first two, chest up tall. And again, the elbow pretty much leads the show here, especially on this lat raise and reverse fly with that pinch in the shoulder blades there at the top of that. Front loaded reverse lunge, palms face the upper chest, dumbbells held tight to the body, elbows in tight, stepping back, knee over the ankle in the front leg, back knee drifts down towards the ground, vertical torso.